full dive coming out from 100 Thieves for all of these melee champions. It's a 4 melee comp. Braum feels so strong
would
for
also be
Keria,
nasty.
but also they're going to lock in the Leona instead.
So Braum would have been good into the composition that 100 Thieves have, but T1 would have...
Guma is really low now.
Yeah, FBI still looking. As you can also see, River is hovering around down this area. So 100 Thieves, they feel confident pushing up, but up in the top side, it's Doran and Owner looking for the dive onto Big Dokes, and it's first blood over to T1.
100 Thieves thought they could re-engage off of that initial play, and weren't able to, thanks to the nice flash from Doran.
And now with Doran forcing those summoner spells in the bottom lane, chunking both of the enemy laners down to half HP, this is a free ticket.
To bait you into team fights that you maybe shouldn't be taking. But T1 doesn't need to fight. They can just take the advantage down on this bot side, but with Quincy being out, T1 now can move in.
Okay, T1 looking for a chance to at least take one of these grubs away with Quid's departure, and it looks like they're going to get just that. Owner and Keria move into the pit. So 2 grubs over to 100 Thieves, 1 for T1. And again, whenever you split the grubs, even for the team that got 1, it doesn't feel that bad just because...
I don't think that Doka can really do much about it realistically.
Well, we'll see. Right now, he wants to step forward, try to clear out some of that wave a little bit, but Doran immediately popping the Dominus as Owner's ready to try to show up. Dives in with the audacious charge, public execution from Dokla. Owner's gonna die to the turret shot. Dokla stays alive for now. Doran's gonna try to pick this one up a little bit, but Doran's gonna die as well! Big Dokes! 2 for 1 in the top lane.
Really nicely done. He forces Doran to use the ulti early, but Faker is gonna get solo killed by
100 Thieves are playing with the name plates off. They do not care what they are facing on the Rift. They're playing with nothing but confidence as they are finding kills across the map.
And Dokla has his Eclipse done now, so now he's the one in the driver's seat. Ayla's up here. Doran could be the one getting dove.
They want to give Doran a taste of his own medicine. Ayla's going to lead the charge. He makes the dive for the headbutt pull. The flash coming out from Doran, but the exhaust ready to follow, and 100 Thieves make boots out of that crocodile. They find the dive up here in the top lane. It cost them the Drake as T1 are going to secure their...
Absolutely are, and we can see this one more time. The seismic shove is there, but Quid gets the Q slow, flashes in, kills him with the Kingslayer. Faker responds on the flash, but Faker's caught out again.
Faker in a bad spot here with the River. Ayla and Quid trying to chase him down and secure it. Quid gets another one. The Silas running the show for the mid lane. Now up here in the top side, we're going to get yet another trade. Stridebreaker now completed for Doran, but again, that Eclipse from Dokla is so strong. River coming in for the Cyclone. Keria wants to save his top laner, but it's too little. It's too late.
T1 did get 2 early dragons. They're about to take the first tower here as well. And this next dragon...
Relatively short range on the side of 100 Thieves. You really have to get into the face of your opposition. And this herald should really help open up that mid lane tower, which once that is...
Okay, nice little bit of poke coming out from FBI. TP coming in. Rift Herald summoned up. Looks like we might get a Combat Herald on this one as the Weaver's Wall. Nice use there from Faker. River still looking for the opportunity to try to go in and steal. Quid off on the bottom side. Rest 100 Thieves going in after the Drake. They're going to steal it away. Keria's about to die to Quid. He falls. Quid takes the kill as the rest of T1 scrambles to try to fight. Solar Flare's not going to find much. Owner takes more damage from FBI. Faker looks to fire back, and FBI's going to be caught by the seismic shove. Owner takes the kill on that one. 100 Thieves in full retreat. Doran on the chase, but he's already lost the Dominus. Stridebreaker on Ayla. Owner goes in for a double kill. T1 take the fight, and they aren't done yet. Quid tries to escape. Owner wants win becomes lightning, but he can't quite make it strike. He jumps in anyway as Quid wants to sidestep the seismic shove, but he's still taking a ton of damage. 100 Thieves has overstayed their welcome, and Quid cannot use his Kingslayer in time. T1 may lose the Drake, but they'll take 3 kills. They'll take the mid lane turret, and they'll take the lead.
And it all came down to FBI not flashing the seismic shove free, and it allows T1 to pile in and take the fight.
I think the positioning of Doran in that fight was so good as well, because Ayla, he got a beautiful flash.
The Otacon forcing your hand. Quid is just going to let the tower die to deny the local gold here, realizing that's probably not going to be
Otacon. It's T1 immediately deciding they want the objective. They've already got it down to 1/3 HP. I think 100 Thieves might be a little bit late to the party. Nice Weaver's Wall coming out from Faker. River wants to go in and try to steal it away. He got it! 100 Thieves steal the objective. But what about the fight? T1's already taken out the enemy jungler. Ayla might be next to fall. Gumayushi gets the kill. And Dokla's next on the chopping block. T1, they lose the objective, but again, they get 3 kills instead.
T1 just keep coming out ahead in the fights. 100 Thieves couldn't quite secure kills onto Faker or Carrier, and Doran leading the charge with Gumayushi at his back means that T1 set their sights on the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, it's just so tough. They can't finish off any of those kills. So yes, you do get the Otacon. It stops it from being a total disaster, but Quid is going to have to back off, and that means it is now a 3.7k gold lead with that tier 2 taken.
Quid stealing away the Dominus, wants to use it aggressively here. Doran and Guma, he won 2-1 in Drake so far. Dragon down to half HP, 100 Thieves on the approach. The Weaver's Wall has to be separated. Quid in the middle of everybody. Zinjao ulti stolen. Quid gonna be focused here for now, but he's still staying alive in the moment. Carrier taken down to about nothing. Dokla! The back line. He wants Gumayushi, but he can't find him. FBI's under pressure, but he stays alive as well. Both top laners out of the picture. Dragon, 3k HP. Redemption coming in for 100 Thieves as Owner tries to jump forward. Now he's gonna be your target. River's next to fall. The Drake goes over to T1. Quid jumps back over the wall. He wants the abduct, and he's lucky he didn't get it. Owner of 1 HP. A double kill of Gumayushi. A piercing arrow over the wall from FBI. There are dead bodies in both jerseys all over the Dragon Pit. And now Faker is looking for more. He wants another rock here onto FBI. Onto Ayla. His seismic shove will not hit. Gumayushi coming around to try to help him. Ayla's next to fall. It's a 4 for 2 plus Drake for T1.
T1 got the barrier out, but they need that assistance. It can't be a solo mission from Dokla. Ayla's looking for an engage.
Yeah, Ayla knocks Owner up into the air. Defensive Zinjao ulti to keep Owner protected. Dokla dives in for the public execution. Owner's gonna take a ton of burst, and he drops first. Carrier's next to go if he's not careful. Doran's in the back of 100 Thieves, and they scramble defensively. Doran's next to Baron.
They go Baron!
The line on T1 is down as Baron spawns onto Summoner's Rift. 100 Thieves have 5v3, and T1 wants nothing to do with Baron.
They gotta give it up. What an engage from Ayla there as 100 Thieves finds Owner right before the spawn of Baron here. He says, you've gone too far. We know that Faker's back in base. We know that
in the mid lane, Quid getting closer and closer to level 16. The standing gold of this mid tier 1, the bot tier 1, these towers.
Exactly the same moment, which means 100 Thieves are going to have control.
They're going to look for a fight right here.
Up to the Drake. Now Carrier gets over the wall with a blast cone. River jumps in, pops a cyclone on Faker. That was
that was not the fight they wanted.
Got a little bit too excited, but hey, they're still going to force T1 back. They're still going to take the tier 1 turret.
As Guma is yet to die in this game. This Corki is a monstrous Quid. He face checks.
Yeah, Quid face checking right into the brush. He's going to get punished here. Remember, he still has the arm guard, but the chain CC. Quid's alive, but only at 50 health. The Silas is the target, and T1 has already found him. Carrier's going to be focused down by 100 Thieves. Gumayushi under pressure from River, but T1's already found a double for Owner. Gumayushi low. Dokla needs to get the kill, and he finds Gumayushi. Dokla flashes back over the wall. Faker wants to take him out, but he doesn't have the damage. FBI gets a double as Owner falls. Beautiful play from Dokla to salvage the fight. Quid gets caught, but it's 100 Thieves taking out 3 for 2. And gentlemen, one of the 3 is the enemy jungler. Faker
TP.
Trying to save things, trying to look for River here, who has to use the clone to juke away.
Dokla's TPing deep.
Dokla looking to cut off Faker's escape here. The teleport coming in on top of the wave. Faker's got to be aware of this. Pathing through the jungle, making sure he stays safe. But the mission is accomplished. It's 100 Thieves with control over the pit, and T1 not wanting to let another one of these slip away. Dokla finally going to secure that tier 1 turret up there in the top.
Tried to time his chains of corruption onto the teleport. He whiffed it. It was early. Couldn't land that. That would have been critical. If he hits that, I think they can
hit Abscond, Abduct. T1 needs to try to approach this. The Baron is dropping again, down to half HP already. Owner over the wall. River has been winning the smite fights here so far in this game. 100 Thieves looking to peel away now as Ayla charges in for the headbutt pull, but it's not going to connect. Ayla now going to be the target here with Redemption coming down, but Carry is first to die. 100 Thieves already have the first kill. River's going to the back line. He wants Faker and Guma. T1's killed River, but what about the rest of the fight? Quid into the back. Faker staying alive, trying to kite him out. Dokla with a little bit more damage, but he's down. 100 Thieves overstep, and T1 have been the best team in the world.
Ayla, but then the re-engage from River, it's looking so good for them as T1 goes into the blender. They knock down Guma, and you're thinking, this is the time. This is where they're going to win. But Owner comes back up with a GA, and look at Doran. Faker gets the stasis off at no HP, and Doran just crushes them.
FBI flashes into melee range of the Renekton. The flick gets all 3, and Doran's like, welcome to the meat grinder. Baron is secured, the Soul will be secured, and just like that,
That's the game.
T1 will snuff out the hopes of 100 Thieves.
Looks like they're doing a good job holding for now as T1 have their next wave ready to push bottom lane. Faker going to use the Weaver's Wall to guarantee that this outer barrier goes down. Now the inhibitor exposed here in the bottom lane and winning this first game. They're going to need to get a team fight win here. They're going to need to get the Elder after. Keria takes a bit of poke there, so they'll feel okay about that one, but again, it's nothing that's going to change the game. Quid goes into the middle of everybody. He's shielded up with his Injao ulti. Into the back line goes Dokla. Keria's under threat, but Dokla doesn't have the damage. He's going to be knocked into the resurrection here for the Guardian Angel. Quid has to keep making a little bit more space as Dokla tries to retreat. Gumayushi goes in, and Dokla is down. T1.
This is their way back into the game. They don't have Dokla available. 45 seconds until the top laner is back. The HP is low for Quid. Even if they trap the Renekton, is it really going to be enough?
Okay, Quid steals dominance yet again. Elder Dragon targeted by T1. They've got a 5v4. Quid's only at 40% HP. Ayla focused down. He's dead immediately. T1 have their first kill. Quid wants to take Keria, but it's not going to matter because Doran's already killed FBI. T1 on the victory push. Doran goes over the wall and Quid has to flash away from Solar Flare. River and Quid in full retreat. T1 in hot pursuit. River trying to juke with a bit of a clone prank, but it's not going to work well enough. Quid is already dead. Faker has cut off River's escape. It will not matter that he has Guardian Angel because the Angels are not listening. T1 will stop 100 Thieves' chances dead in their tracks. It's a 5-0 delayed ace. Dokla's back to life, but the inhibitor is first to fall, and it's only a sign of things immediately to come. The Nexus turrets will melt. 100 Thieves fought hard, but T1 is T1, and they are not gonna fall in this first game. 24-16, they'll take game one.